Hello, managers. Here in the underdog world, we're so trash, we can't even show our faces. So, this may be the commish. This may not be the commish. You don't really know. Anyway, let's get to our standings for week 6, or after week 6 here. Bryant, congratulations. You're 5-1. You're at the top. Darshawn, congratulations. You're 5-1. You're number 2. Everyone else, season's over. Wrap it up. They're playing for the title. No, I'm just kidding. Or maybe I'm not. We don't know. They're multi-time champions, guys. We don't know what they know. They know what we don't know. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, I think I'm like Rey Mysterio, or I'm the Cleveland Browns fans of yesteryears. I'm Tampa Bay fans. Talking about the Rays. I'm Giants fans this year. I'm great. Anyway. Aaron, you're in 3rd place, 4-2. Sergio, 4-2. Y'all the only 2 4-2 teams. Then we have a couple 3-3 teams, so sitting at 500. Anyway. We got Punchall sitting at 5. Luis sitting at 6. You got AK sitting at, J Nash sitting at 7. AK sitting at 8. Numero 8. That's a 8, my friends. My friends. Anyway, DJ, 2-4. He's sitting in 9th place, just outside of the playoffs. Matt right behind him at 2-4 as well. Then rearing up the bottom of the barrel, same difference, doesn't matter at that point. You got the underdog. Woohoo! 1-5. And then James, how you're worse than me, I don't even know. I don't know what James, I want to know what you're wearing. Because if I'm wearing this, what are you wearing? Anyway, 1-5 for James as well. Here's our current odds, everybody. Bryant, 2-1. Darshawn, 2-1. Poncho, Aaron, Luis, I have y'all at 5-2. Sergio, 3-1. DJ, J-Nash, I have you at 5-1. We have AK at 6-1. Matt, you're sitting at 10-1. Myself, 15-1. And James rounding out the bottom of this baby at 40-1. Woo! We have our first big bad time odds. James, congratulations. Welcome to VR, buddy. Anyway, we're going to get on to the first matchup. Every week we do it. It's the Underdog Revenge Tour. And when I say Underdog Revenge Tour, that shit is canceled. It's Dunskies. It's over with. It's garbage. It is trash. And that's why I'm wearing this. Let me tell you a real story, though. The Underdog is getting really cold. It's really cold. I can turn this light on. I can't turn the light on. Nothing works for the Underdog. Not even his light in his room. Anyway. It's rough, man. On a positive note, I have a new invention coming out, everybody. The Underdog Tears. Who knew? It's in-zone repellent, baby. I'm selling a bottle a piece. $10.99. Holla at me. I'll sell that bad boy. You can sprinkle that on your opponents. Hey, you heard it here first. If you want in-zone repellent, you better talk to the boy. Because I'm coming with some good merch. Some good merch, baby. Woo! We live. We real live. Look, as an entrepreneur, you just got to make what you can when you can. And when you can't do anything right, you better make some money off of what you do wrong. And that's what I'm doing. Anyway, $10.99. You can hit me up on my website. That would be inzonerepellent.org. It's an organizational site because we're here for the kids. All the kids. All the kids that are staring up at me. Laughing. Just laughing at me. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, first matchup of the day. It's the Underdog Revenge Tour. No longer called that, but it's what it is. So myself, I lost 115.82 to 86.18 to Aaron. Start off with myself. I'll get it out of the way quick because there ain't much to talk about. First, Emmanuel Sanders, welcome to the team. 20.5 points, 115 yards, and a touchdown. Almost had a second one, called down at the 1. Me in the 1-yard line. Fun stuff. Wouldn't have made a difference, let me tell you that. Harrison Butker, a.k.a. the butt kicker. The butt kicker. He might be my favorite player on my entire team. Why? Because I can count on him. he's going to get me at least 6. Might be the only person in the league or on my entire team this year that I can count on for 6 a week. Harrison Butker puts up 18 points. Switching over to the other side, Aaron. I'm going to be honest with you guys. This matchup, nobody deserved to win, or so it looked like. Neither team were really playing good. Neither team really earned it. I basically had no chance from the beginning unless I had a miracle. But then Sunday Night Football happened, and then Monday Night Football happened. Aaron had 2 guys. Both guys went off. Those are the 2 guys that I'm going to talk about because they secured this win and made sure that he earned an actual win in this one. Kareem Hunt, 105 yards receiving, 80 yards rushing, 185 yards, and a touchdown. Obviously, some good stuff there on Sunday Night Football and a nice little matchup, 43-40 New England. Woo! And then you have Devontae Adams. 2 touchdowns, 132 yards. He put up 28.2 points. I would talk more about this, but I'll be completely honest with you. I didn't watch one play on Monday Night Football. So I really can't comment too much on that one. And then we're going to move to the next matchup. That would be Darshawn and Ponchal. You have Darshawn winning this one 116.16 to 107.48. Now, I'm going to tell y'all something about Darshawn's team. He's got Blake Bortles. And Bortles is God. He is God. He is a legend. The legendary. He's Blake mother-flipping Bortles. Woo! What do you get him? 12 points? There you go. He's amazing. 149 yards passing on the week. That would be the 3rd time through 6 games. We're 6 weeks in. All right? 6 weeks in. And he has thrown for under 177 yards or less in 3 of those 6 games. You know, Darshawn, you're right with telling me you'd rather have Bortles than Deshaun Watson. I hope you start him every week, bud, because he's a god. Moving on to the next team. No one else gets to be mentioned in Darshawn's team. He has Gurley. That's all you need to know. Ponchal. Mahomes, 4 touchdowns, 352 yards, 37.98 points. Putting in work on Sunday Night Football. His only blemish, when he got the ball last, he scored too quick. Everyone knows you don't get Brady time. Everybody knows. You paid for it. Kansas City with the first L. Also, I'm going to talk about Njoku. 55 yards and a score. David Njoku putting in work for Ponchal's team. Ponchal, basically anyone and everyone he wants to put at his tight end spot, pretty much scores. To be honest with you, I really wish he would have started that one tight end he had in week 1 for before the week. I actually forgot his name because, well, he ain't done nothing. But I wonder if he would have scored if Ponchal would have started him at tight end. Moving on to the next matchup, AK versus DJ. AK won 142.42 to 134.10. DJ's, again, back at his old tricks, getting blown up by an opponent. Another team scored over 140 points on him. I literally think DJ's had at least 130 points scored on him by everyone except for 1 week. Through 6 weeks, that's pretty hard to do. To be honest, I cannot wait to play DJ. If that's the first chance I have to break 120 points, I'm going to love it. If I do that and that's the only time my team blows up and DJ loses, I guarantee you DJ might explode. He literally might explode. But in this matchup, my Week 6 MVP, Melvin Gordon III, 3 touchdowns, 132 yards rushing, 36 points. Congratulations, you get MVP honors in Week 6. I just made that whole award up. We don't have that, but guess what? Your VR's Week 6 MVP. Congratulations. Also, fucking AK. Damn it, I didn't mean to cuss. Oh well. AK, Seattle defense, 19 points. Funny story on this. DJ picked up Green Bay's defense to block you from getting them. Instead, you just picked up Seattle's defense, who got you over twice what he got with Green Bay's defense. That plan backfired on DJ. Didn't really work out too well. But looking on the DJ side, Sony Michel, 106 yards, 2 touchdowns, 25.6 points. DJ is really liking him some Sony. And then Robert Woods, 4 straight game in double digits. And quote unquote from DJ, he's the only guy on my team untradeable. Next matchup, Bryant versus J Nash, 117 to 81.86. Clearly not a great matchup. When I say not a great matchup, it wasn't a close game. Let me put it that way. For Bryant's team, got to feed the man. 20.7 points, a touchdown, right? what do you have? 180 yards, 117 yards. I don't know why I said 180. I wish he had 180. 117 yards for Zeke. He's doing his thing. He's doing what he does every week. And then you look over there. He also had this guy named Aaron Rodgers. You might have heard of him. Considered probably the best quarterback fantasy-wise. I guess Mahomes can make an argument, right? But the top quarterback going into the season picked up his second straight 35-plus point outing. Brian gets that from his quarterback. He's gonna do all right. I'm a little parched. I'm going to take a sip. As you can see, I got a nice little red Solo cup back here. To be honest with you guys, the season I'm having, it's led me to drink. It's rough, but it's led me to drink. Anything is possible. Shout out, JR. J Nash, your side. What do we got here? Cowboys defense, 12 points, 3 sacks, fumble, interception. Ended up winning 40-7 against the Jags. They got Bortles. And then, sorry, J Nash, but 8 of your 10 guys that you started this week were under their weekly projection. You do that, basically like 96 times out of 10, you're probably going to lose the week unless those other 2 guys like absolutely blow up. Didn't happen for you. You took an L in this one. Matt versus Luis. Mattson in last place going into the week. Guess what? He's no longer there because he beat Luis 121-04 to 114.26. Pretty close game. Let's look at the numbers here. Matt, 20 points from Houston defense. He got a nice little pick 6 to end the game there in Houston to pick up the win with Mr. Joseph, picking off the magnificent, and I mean magnificent, Buffalo backup quarterback whose name won't be mentioned because literally if you say it, you throw a pick. And I can't say it because I can't cost myself a pick. I can't have negative points on my team. I need you not to. I need you not to. I need you not to. Rude people interrupting me. Don't they know? I'm making the commish note, and nothing else comes first. But this. Where was I? Oh, yeah. Matt. So he traded for Geronimo Allison. Unfortunately, he wasn't active. What happened, though, he picked up Marquez Valdez-Scantling. I hope I said his name right. I think I did. If I didn't, my bad. 13.3 points for him. Wow, is that so crucial on Monday Night Football? Because going in, Matt needed 7 points for the win. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Literally, for the win. Get his jersey like I have Steve Breston's. Otherwise, you ain't a real champ. You ain't a real champ. Honestly, what number is he? Does anybody know? Marquez Valdez-Scantling. If I say that name enough, I'm going to mess it up. I got to stop. Luis. Latavius Murray and Corey Clement. I'm seeing a trend here. More guys that I traded away. To be honest, they must be excited to be off my team. Both find the end zone. Yeah, buddy. Latavius Murray actually had a really good day. I started him in a different league, and I reaped the benefits. He had like 140, 150, something like that yards, and scored. So, he put in work. And then Luis's team name, Matty Ice, did his thing. 36.46 points, 354 yards, and 3 scores. Clearly dominant, right? Anyway, last matchup, James, Sergio. I put this matchup last because this is the farthest thing from a matchup. It was a blowout, a rout. This was a Dallas Cowboys, the Jags 47 mopping, all right? James took an L, 152.2 to 79.44. James falls to last place in the league. Sergio, Tyreek Hill, 3 touchdowns on Sunday Night Football, 35.2 points. Literally, I want to, Serge, next time I see you, I just want you to run by me doing this. Just because that's what Tyreek Hill does. And if you get him in space, he's gone. Think about all the cartoons where you got just some speedy character just gone. That's Tyreek Hill, but in real life. And then Cam Newton. Killer Cam. Shout out Killer Cam. This ain't no Marvel. This ain't no Trigger. But we coming at you. 2 touchdowns, 27.3 points. He put in work. I mean, by themselves, those 2 nearly beat James' team with just those 2 players. I mean, James' team, there's literally only 2 guys to talk about in his entire team. Gotskowski, 22 points, led his team. Your kicker led your team. 22 points, yes, is good, but your kicker led your team. That's not a good sign. And then Julio Jones, 143 yards, put in work, 17.3 points, right? Still sitting on a goose egg. Shout out to Sergio's old team, the Goose Eggs, right? 0 touchdowns on the season. Yikes. That's it for the matchups. That's where we are currently. Week 7, Thursday Night Football. We have Denver at Arizona. That'll kick off here in 2 days. In this matchup, you have Freeman, Lindsey, DT, Sanders going up against David Johnson, Christian Kirk, Ricky Seals-Jones. There's more talented names, I guess, on the Denver side than the Arizona side. Or more high prolific, let me say, names outside of David Johnson. If in your 45-man leagues and you're starting basically one of these 2 quarterbacks, good luck. Anyway, waiver wire, 9 a.m. Y'all know the drill. Don't pick anyone up before 9 a.m. I don't want to have to drop them from your team. I don't want to lock the team. I don't want to somehow end up with everyone on your team. Or do I? There's still time for that, actually. Let me go to my next point. November 10th. November 10th. November 10th is the trade deadline. Not saying you're trading with me, but November 10th is the trade deadline for anyone to trade with anyone else. So start looking into the league's team setups and what you want to do. You have a little under a month. And then Dallas plays Washington at 3:25. The 2 primetime games, you have Cincinnati at Kansas City on Sunday Night Football, and then the Giants are in the ATL on Monday Night Football. Cincinnati, Kansas City, for some reason, I feel like that might be a good game. Maybe it's just because Mahomes is there and it's just fun to watch. The Giants versus Atlanta game. Sure, it might be a high-scoring game, but then again, that has a recipe for a boring game also. So we'll have to wait and see on that one. Dallas won big time, improving the record. Really, when you look at this team sitting at 3-3, there's only one thing you can think of. 8-8 season confirmed, baby. Let's go. Middle round picks. That's what we like. 8-8. That's our thing. Jason Garrett, clap it up. Woo! Did y'all see Dak, by the way? I've been giving him a hard time. Dak had his best game in the most look-alike Dak as his rookie season that he's had in a very long time. It might have been because they were playing a trash Jags defense or something. I don't know. Other than that, I really don't have anything else. NBA season starts today. I actually have the game on at the moment. The game being that of what am I saying? Oklahoma City. I just almost called them Oakland for some reason. Nobody likes Oakland anyway. Amari Cooper's on the block, if anyone knows. They want a first-round pick for him. I literally think John Gruden plays real-life football, like Madden football, when he doesn't have thumbs on a controller and doesn't know how to play. It's like, I know how to make my team better. I'll just trade for a bunch of draft picks and then hope I'm better when I get them. Yikes. But, yeah. Oklahoma City, Golden State. Russell Westbrook isn't playing. It's Golden State. Golden State will probably mop the floor with them. But basketball's back. Hockey's back. Baseball's wrapping up their playoffs. Not really wrapping up, but they're right in the thick of their playoffs. And then football. We are 6 weeks in. We are going into week 7. Literally, time flies. Cowboys sitting 50% on the season, wins, loss. What's going to happen from this point on? I don't know. I'll be supporting whether we decide to start losing or we decide to start winning. Either way, boys. I thank you again for tuning in to the VR12 Commish. This for week 6. Week 6. Yes, I just put my hand there. I'm not saying 5. All I know is 5, 4, 3, 2. I let ones go. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, shout out to the Carter 5. Or when I'm on my Spanish, the Carter 5. Anyway, everyone enjoy. Have a good week. Stay really warm or as close as you can. Clearly the fantasy gods are crying that I'm so bad. That's why I've been getting these rain. Look, I didn't make up the rules. The rules made up me. Peace, guys.